Yep, that's it. Hello, folks. It's been a while. I know it's been a week, been crazy week for me too. This is my first video for this week, actually. Over the weekend and week before that, just got busier. But anyway, a lot of things happens. With Elon Musk and starting his own party. His political party and all that, and America First. We'll talk about that maybe on my next video or so. But today's video, I wanna talk about or watch this video from YouTube channel Her Patriot Voice. She's an awesome content creator, a conservative, I think, because most of her video is towards conservatism or conservative views. So. This particular video, this video alone, I'm going to link the YouTube link into the description so you can follow her and watch the entire video. It's about 31 minutes, about 30 minutes or so. Was she interviewed people, the liberals on the street, questioning and challenging their point of view. And this particular segment right here, this lady actually in the with the glasses questioning or saying that to this gentleman right here to watch out because he's brown. She wants him to look in the mirror and see that he's in danger according to her. Let's watch the video.
Give you condolences for the baby that she terminated.
Honey, you be careful.
That's all. Well, I was adopted. My mother did not abort me, and I get to be here.
The world that you're supporting right now, you are in danger.
What do you mean? Why am
Look in the mirror, sir. You are in danger.
What is that supposed to mean?
What does that mean?
Are you talking about his skin color?
I'm talking that he's Hispanic.
I am.
I don't want to
born in Mexico.
fund. I'm not a big fan of having to fund ICE.
Well, what happened to do with me?
Concentration camps.
What does that have to do with me, though?
What does that have to do with him?
What is that? Oh my goodness! What does that have to do with it? She really thinks that that ICE is targeting black and brown. She must have been watching Whoopi Goldberg and all of them and The View, and listening to CNN, MSNBC, all those talking points. And she must really live in the echo chamber, Just looking at that dude, you better watch out. You're gonna get deported. You're in danger, bro.
I don't understand.
Because they're just pulling people randomly off the streets.
No, they're not. He is a legal immigrant that came here illegally. He's not a criminal. Right now, they're pulling people who came here illegally that have committed crimes. And so I think it's very...
So you can really tell by her body language that she, I should have not say that. See, this is virtual signaling, what they call, She thinks that she's doing this person a favor by saying what she thinks is right. Is that the right word? She thinks that watch out because you're brown and you're Hispanic, you're in danger. And I don't know if she's Hispanic or not, but you can't really tell. I'm assuming this is just white, But now she's putting her in place and explaining to her that is not the case. This dude is a legal, according to her, is a legal immigrant. He might be a naturalized citizen already. But you can't. They're not just picking up people randomly. Come on. ICE is not picking people up randomly. Is he saying that ICE is just riding around the neighborhood, the Hispanic rape neighborhood, and just randomly picking up people? According to her, that's what they're actually doing.
Racist of you to assume just
They're just pulling people randomly off the streets.
No, they're not. He is a legal immigrant that came here illegally. He's not a criminal. Right now, they're pulling people who came here illegally that have committed crimes. And so I think it's very racist of you to assume just by looking at him that he should be in danger by ICE.
You go to white people and say, watch out for ICE?
Okay, I have something to say. What about the Iranian woman that was here for 40 years, has grandchildren, was posting cooking videos? Why did they abduct her?
Was she here illegally?
Here illegally?
She married a man. She came and married somebody. So
was she here illegally? You can still marry someone and it be not legal.
Checking in. Most of the people that they are abducting are in a legal process. They are checking into our immigration centers. They are doing their due diligence to make sure that they are here doing what they're supposed to be doing. And this
Really?
racist administration, thank you for bringing that word up, is pulling people off the streets because of what they look like.
What about Kilmar Abrego Garcia? Should people...
See, she went back to claiming that ICE is picking up people solely for people that, because of what they look like, you know? And I don't know what she got that, you know. If I were her, I would have, you know, go back and ask her if that what she really meant, you know, because that's not what it is. She's contemplating. She actually saying that, you know, that people that are being picked up are going through due process, or that people that have being picked up are going through their due process to become legal. But then again, like I said in many of my videos, that's not how it works. Even if you're going through a legal process, and that's why they're going through a legal process, a processing to find out who you are. Now, if you are, you know, if there's anything that in the past that would hinder you from becoming legal, you will get deported. If you're subject to deportation or removal, you will get deported. Right? That's how it works. You know, and a lot of these people finding out that they have things in the past that have done that is hindering them to become a legal status. Things that have done in the past. That is the law. That is the law of the land.
Like him be here, wife beater, didn't have a green card. His wife called the police on him most times. No, don't switch to Donald Trump. Why do we always have to bring out Trump?
Yeah,
we're talking about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who I just asked you about.
That is in her book.
How do you rape your wife?
Well, see, now that explains why you don't think a married woman has rights to not be raped.
Absolutely, but how does your husband rape you? How is that possible?
Do you not know what rape is?
I do.
It's when you force yourself sexually on somebody, and just
I mean, as a wife, I mean, this is just my opinion. As a wife,
wouldn't further engage in the fascism.
You really believe that?
No, I'm a fascist.
There's people, it's like cosplaying Handmaid's Tale, something like that. This is the movie about women living in a Prussian world or something like that. And their argument is, you know, it's going to get to that.
Absolutely. That's what my husband deserves.
Oh my gosh.
If my husband is in the mood and he wants to have sex.
Oh, I'm not thinking you are, honey.
That's the husband.
Oh my gosh. I am just appalled at your ignorance.
That I want to please my husband?
That if you're having a hard day and you don't feel like doing it, he comes home, I want some. You have to.
Well, it doesn't really go like that. It's not about giving it up. I love.
I want some. Let me guess. This person's not married. I want to just take a wild guess.
Satisfying my husband as a wife.
Uh-huh.
And a Red Sox fan. Let me guess. This person is a Red Sox fan. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
you have to do that whether you want to or not. Goodbye. I have a class to go.
All right, take care.
So you believe that just because he's brown, that he should be afraid of ICE?
See, she should have went back right in there. You know, my goodness.
Why did you see that? It's so weird how they
So the racism, and then of course they walk away.
They go, you should be scared. I'm like, why?
Like,
do they go up to a white
what?
person and say that? No, they don't. They go up to me and say that. So they're judging me by my skin color. That's crazy. That is some diabolical work. So here's my view. This is obviously tricky. I do think it is possible to rape a wife. I do think it's possible.
Okay.
However, if you
like in a brutal way, of course, but like okay.
let me just add some context to that. When you get married and it's a monogamous marriage, and you're basically saying you are the only penis that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, and you are the only vagina that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, then I think it's the duty and obligation of each party to be sexually available to the other person. Yeah. Because you're basically saying, I don't want you going elsewhere to find what you need. So in order to keep the monogamy happy, I think that you need to be available 24/7. However, I also understand it's unrealistic for that to happen. And so that's where I do see that a rape could theoretically possibly happen. But I think married people should just make themselves available 24/7, and then therefore rape can't happen.
Yeah, here's my more context on my opinion on it. Obviously, like if a woman is postpartum, if she's sick, like that is not a situation where the man should be just overly expecting like my wife to just give it up, even if she's not really feeling like it. Of course, we all have days. Women have a monthly cycle. We have different weeks that we're feeling more sexually active and, you know, turned on or whatever. And then there's moments where we're like, you know, nope, I don't want to do this. I'm not feeling it. But I still don't think that's like an excuse. I mean, maybe you don't want to have like intercourse, but there's other things that you can do that don't have to involve.
Yeah, there's things like manual stimulation, mutual.
Okay, I don't know why this went through that. I was just trying to cover this guy, this liberal telling a brown person to be aware of ICE. I don't know why this just got off the rail. But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's it can't happen. I just want to address that. It can't happen, just like that dude's saying. And also the girl, the lady here, you know, she has a valid point. So both have to have a mutual respect. You know what I mean? But if if he wanted some, and then, you know, and then she doesn't want some, and then he prevailed, or whatever that case may be, without any, you know, like the guy saying like about violent or anything things involved in that. That is not rape. That is not grape. I gotta watch what I say with this YouTube, man. Sometimes they flag your words, but anyway, that's to her point. I mean, that lady the other lady just took it like to the extreme. You know what I mean? Everything is, all these people, like the liberals, are taking it to the extreme. It's like those people in the background wearing or cosplaying those Handmaid's Tale. You know, they're taking it to the extreme, like this is what's going to happen because of Trump, because of Republican, because of that. So that's not, well, that's my case on that. That's my take on that. And my take on the liberal is saying that brown people are in danger. They actually believe that. They actually believe that. Even like you know, MSNBC and The View actually is, you know, saying that all the time, that, you know, black and brown better be aware because of the Trump administration. You guys are gonna get picked up. You guys are gonna get picked up for being brown, for being black, whatever. Anyway, that's it for now. Subscribe, like, whatever, comment if you don't like, and if you like it. Until next time.